Another thing that's so important are these assistive and augmentative communication devices. They have come such a long way. For those of you that used to have to make the PEX books by yourself with the laminated Mayor Johnson pictures and cutting them out and the ring binders, and they're this big, and how the child could even carry it around. And now assistive technology looks just like everybody else's technology. So it's less stigmatizing. It's easier to transport, and they're everything now. So many are available as apps. The complicated thing is that if you're putting a communication app or program on a device that also is used for other things, this can become problematic for some individuals who have a hard time disengaging from where they're playing their video games or their favorite activity versus when they need to use their communication device. So some just easy workarounds for things like that. A lot of these devices come with cases. So I'll suggest to parents just buy 2 different color cases. And when it's in the red case, for example, that's when you're using it for communicating and for work. And when you put it in the black case, that's when you can play with it and it's your reinforcement activity. And that way there's a concrete way of discerning, or just have separate. Some of these you buy an actual device and then it's separate from whatever iPad or iTouch that the individual's using for other things. Some of them come in indestructible devices like the Dynavox or something that you could throw against a brick wall and that thing's not breaking. So some of our individuals unfortunately need something like that because they can become very disruptive with their devices and other things. But there are so many apps now, everything from as basic as literally touching a button just to say a one-word command like help, more, mom, teacher, something like that, to these really sophisticated voice output systems that are speaking in full sentences and, generating lots more language. And there is no evidence that shows that any type of augmentative or assistive communication, including sign language, hinders the development of spoken language. So when parents or teachers or speech pathologists or someone says erroneously, oh, we're not going to do that because we're working on speech production, that's erroneous. Even ASHA, the American Speech Language Hearing Association, will say there's no evidence. In fact, there's evidence that the use of AAC actually fosters spoken language.